Hey guys, we're here to do another quest. Our next quest is the Creature of Fenkenstrain. This quest is intermediate, and the length of the quest is medium. The requirements you have to have for this quest is that you must have completed the Restless Ghost and the Priest and Peril quests. You also have to have 25 thieving and 25 crafting. You must be able to defeat a level 51 monster. The items you need for this quest, and I have them in my inventory here, is that you will need a spade, you'll need 5 thread, a needle, 50 GP, I have a little bit more of course. You need to have a silver bar, 3 bronze wire, a hammer, ghostspeak amulet, and if you've lost it you can go to the place in Lumbridge Swamp, Father Henry, I think it is. And you can go and have another one from him, but make sure you check your bank because it may be hiding in your bank somewhere. Also, you'll need your ecto file or canifis teleport if you've done the Desert Treasure quest and you have unlocked your Ancient's magic book. You can use the teleport to canifis that way. Let's see. There's another item you need, but you'll get that during the quest. I think it's 3 canes or cans. Canes, I think. It's 3 canes. You'll also need energy potions. You'll need weapon, armor, food. You will also need like the holy symbol. It, I guess, is strongly recommended for this quest. It helps protect you from vampires. Well, it weakens the vampires and protects you from the leeches. You will also need teleports to a furnace, which, you know, your ectophile will come in for that. There's a furnace right north from here you can use. I think that's probably about it. Yeah. So, to start this quest gives you thieving. It also gives you the Ring of Charos and the access to the Wereworlf agility course. To start this quest, you need to go to Canifis and read the signpost in the middle of Canifis. So let's go to Canifis. Okay, so we're here in the middle of Canifis, and right here is the signpost that you are supposed to read to start the quest. So we go over to it and we start reading it. And of course, you know, it says everything here. Click to continue. Alright. And once you continue through it, it highlights your quest right here. It's turned yellow. You can click on it and it can tell you I should go up to the castle and speak to Dr. Fenkenstrain. Of course, you know, a lot of people call it Dr. Frankenstein, but Fenkenstrain, either or. Okay, so we are going to head up to Fenkenstrain's castle up here. You go and head northeast out of Canifis. Just go ahead and follow the path right out. You'll go through some fences right up here as you watch my mini-map. If you're not watching the mini-map, just follow the pathway and you'll come to the castle. And you will go, it goes north, go right in, open the doors. Alright, now we go inside. See a nice little table there. And Dr. Fenkenstrain is right there. You talk to him. Have you applied for the job? Yes, I have. Yes, if it pays well. Got some questions for you. How would you describe yourself in one word? And you will answer brain dead. I see. Just one more question. What would you say is your greatest skill? And you will say grave digging. Looks like you're just a woman for the job. Welcome aboard. Alright. So you keep going through the chat. Alright, now that we've done talking to him. Okay, so from here we are going to head to the southwest tower here. And we are going to go up the stairs. We are going to go up to the clock here, and we're going to wind the clock up. you will find some letters that come out. You can read it, and reading these letters, you will find out what's been really going on in the tower and what's everything else along with this quest. So, after we are done reading that letter, put on your ghostspeak amulet, go back down the ladder, and we are going to head to the back of the place here. We're going to go north into the garden in the backyard. We're going to talk to the gardener ghost. What you do is you'll ask him what happened to his head. You feel power emanate from the ghostspeak amulet. And then he'll talk to you. Got 10 minutes to spare. Okay, so what you're going to do is that the gardener ghost is going to follow you. So you can click on him and it'll tell you need to head off to the haunted woods, mate. So what he's going to do is he's going to follow you. Now, you can run through it or you can walk. Personally, I'm not sure if he would get left behind or not, but I would probably walk through here at first until you get to the haunted woods. That way you can ensure that he's still following you. At least until you get out of Frank's castle. So let's see if he runs along with you. And of course he doesn't. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to walk through here. And try to do exactly what he says. And you got to keep him with you, because if you don't, you're going to end up having to go back through again. So we're going to head southeast. And make sure that you can have your, yeah, stick up with him. I'm going to go southeast. And keep clicking on him so you can figure out where to go next. Or he'll like automatically tell you where to go next. But make sure you don't get him stuck or caught behind something. Make sure you also have your food with you too while you're doing this. Go northeast. Northeast. Keep going northeast. Go east. They're gonna dig it, and we got the decapitated head. So go ahead and head back to Frank's castle. Eat food if you got it. Head back up there. Okay. Now that we're back here at Frank's castle, we are going to go back inside, and we are going to go to both the north, east, and west towers. We're going to be searching the bookcases for some books. So let's go to the northwest tower. And we are going to search the bookcase up here. Let's see. Go inside here, and we're going to search the bookcase, and we are going to look for the book of grave digging, or we're going to search for the book called The Joy of Grave Digging. Okay, we're going to search the bookcase, and we're going to take the book that says The Joy of Grave Digging. As you pull the book, a hidden latch springs into place, and the bookcase swings open, revealing a secret compartment. You find a marble amulet in the secret compartment, and then you take it. So now we're going to go back down the stairs, and we are going to head to the other tower to the northeast. And go up the stairs. And we're going to go into this side, and we are going to search the bookcase. And we are going to pull out the handy maggot avoidance techniques. As you pull the book, a hidden latch springs into place, and the bookcase swings open, revealing a secret compartment. This time you have found an obsidian amulet in the secret compartment. Okay. So now we use the marble and the obsidian amulets and snap them together, and they form a 6-pointed amulet. Okay. Also in this bookcase, they have what is called the chimney sweeping on a budget. So you can click on that and you can read it real quick. And it just explains about the chimney sweeping and whatnot. But go ahead, click on that and read it. Okay, now we exit this room and we go back downstairs from which we came. And we are going to head out of the castle. Once we're out of the castle, we're going to take the path to the east. We're going to go to the grave marker areas over here. We are going to use the star on the far east memorial. The star amulet fits exactly into the depression of the coffin lid. Now, make sure that you have food on you. And whatever else, prayer potions, strength, attack, defense potions, anything. And once you got everything else, you come back here, and what you're going to do is you're going to push on the memorial, and you're going to go inside. What you're going to do is that once you're in here, you're going to head northwest through the path here, and you will find some experiments down here. What you're going to do is that you are going to kill some of the experiments for a tavern key. So go ahead, go around and kill these things until you get a key to drop. Okay, we got the tavern key. And what we're going to do is that from here, we are going to go northwest. Follow this passageway all the way through to the end. We're going to use this tavern key on the gate. Okay, from here we are going to head up north through this pathway, and we're going to take the ladder. Now that we're up here on the ladder, okay, now we are on the island that's on the other side of the broken bridge. What we're going to do is that we are going to go north, and we are going to dig the 3 graves here. We find a torso. find the pair of arms. And we find a pair of legs. Okay, from here we are going to head back to Canifis. So what we're going to do is we're just going to ecto. Make sure you refill your ecto vial. And we're going to head back down to Canifis, which is all the way to the west, and then take the pathway southwest. Okay, now that we are back here in Canifis, what we're going to do is head down to the pub down here because we need to buy a jar of pickled brains. You can need to come over here and talk to Rover. Tell him that you need something to eat. Pickled brains, my friend, only 50 gold pieces. I'll buy one, please. And now we have a jar of pickled brains. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to use the pickled brain with the head. You squeeze the pickled brain into the decapitated head. Okay, from here we are going to head over to the bank, which is right next door to the pub, to the east. And when we get here, we are going to bank our spade. Okay, so we're going to bank our spade. So get in here. We're going to bank our spade. And while you're in here, what you're going to do is that you're going to collect your 3 bronze wires, your thread, your needle. You need 5 thread, 1 needle. Your silver bar. You want to have your ghostspeak amulet with you as well. You also want to bring teleport runes to any nearby furnace. Personally, I would do the ectophile. There's a furnace right in there. You can teleport to Falador, where the furnace is right there as well. But I would probably like to keep it in this general area, so I would use the ectophile. Okay, so now that we have everything, we're going to head back up to Frank's castle. And we are going to give Frank, I keep calling him Frank. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. We go up and we give all of our parts to Fenkenstrain. Go in here and we talk to him wherever he's at in here. Tell him I have some body parts for you. Arms, legs, torso, head. Superb. Those are all the items I need now to sew them together. Oh boy, I haven't got a needle or thread. You'll give me a needle and thread and talk to him. And yes, you give him all that stuff. Power of lightning. Okay, so now he wants you to go make a conductor. So from this you need your silver bar, and you will need the mold. You will need the conductor's mold, and you will also need a gardener's bush. Don't ask me why, it just sounds really weird. Anyways, so what we're going to do, make sure you have your ghostspeak amulet equipped on, and you're going to go to the back here into the garden again. And you are going to talk to the gardener again. And do you know where the key is to the shed? I got it right here in my pocket. Here you go. So he gives you the key to that. And I think you talk to him again, I believe, and ask him, do you know where the conductor mold is? Let me see. There used to be an old bloke south of Okay. What we're going to do is that we are going to use the key on the door and to the shed. Go in there and we search the cupboard. Open the cupboard. Going to search it. And you end up with the gardener brush in the cupboard. What we're going to do now is that we are going to go out here and we are going to collect some canes. Take 3 of them. Okay, so what you're going to do is that you're going to use the garden cane on the brush, all 3 of them, and you're going to get an extended brush. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go back inside here and we are going to go to the west side. And we're going to go up to the second stairs. We're going to go into this area here and we are going to use the brush on the fireplace. And you will end up with the lightning conductor mold. Okay, so now what we're going to do is... Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to ectofile. Or you can teleport to wherever you want to go use the furnace at. Remember, if you ectofile, refill your vial again, so you don't forget. And we are going to go through here, pay, which you don't really have to since you've already done one of the quests. And you're going to go south bit, you're going to go west, down the middle path. And then you'll just cut in behind here, go into the furnace. You're going to use the mold on the furnace. Sorry, you're going to use the silver bar on the furnace, and you're going to make the lightning rod. Okay, now you can just ectofile again, so you just avoid running through the whole town again. Refill your ectovial, and then you just go ahead and run back to Frank's castle. Okay, now go inside here, and we are going to go up to the 3rd floor. So you can take any area here. Ew, look at the body. Gross. Okay. You're going to go up to the 3rd floor. Well, I guess we're going to actually have to go to the north. So we're going to go to the north, east, or west. Okay, open, open, open. Okay, we're going to go and let's just go through the west side again, since we were just up in there. And after that, we are going to go to the circular room, which is to the south here. Alright. And then we're going to take the ladder up to the 3rd floor. And there's the old conductor there, so what we're going to do is we're going to repair it. You repair the lightning conductor, and not one moment too soon. A tremendous bolt of lightning melts the new lightning rod conductor, and power blazes through the castle, if only briefly. So what we're going to do is we're going to climb back down. And we are going to go talk to Frank again. Fank. Fank. Oh, goodness. Okay, so go through here. Look in here and we talk to him. I'm afraid it did, all too well. Okay, so he gives you the tower key. What we're going to do next is that we are going to go back upstairs and just use the east tower here side and go up. We're going to go to the center room. Use the key on the door right here, and we're going to go upstairs. Or use the ladder to go up. Now we're going to talk to the monster. Osrologath, Lord of the North Coast. This circle was once mine. Fenkenstrain was the castle doctor. So he used to be the owner of the castle. So what we do now is that we go back down. Go back out the door. Take either side, east or west, to go back down to the main floor. We're going to go back to Fenkenstrain. And once we get to him, come on, we are going to pickpocket him. And you have now completed the creature of Fenkenstrain.